Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Sing Confidently Live Creatively podcast. Estelle here. We are doing a vocal warm up that's specifically geared towards musical theater singing and belting in musical theater because I know a lot of you love musical theater just like me. Yay! And you want to sing musical theater songs, but you know a lot of them, especially in popular and more contemporary musical theater, there's a lot of belting. There's a lot of this sound that sounds like this like really big, powerful, almost yell that is done in musical theater singing. And if you've been around here for a while, if you've listened to some of my past episodes, you know that I really talk about mixing, which is where you are not belting high notes in full chest voice because that is usually not very good for your voice. It can be very painful. It can be something that can wear your voice out really quickly because you're trying to keep thicker chords on higher notes and your voice literally needs to get your vocal folds need to get thinner on higher notes, right? So I talk about mixing, which is that coordination of your vocal folds to help you to sing higher notes without losing the closure of your vocal folds so that you can still have a nice stronger sound and also doing some things with the acoustics so your vocal tract, your mouth and your throat, changing the shapes of those to help you create a sound that sounds like you're belting. It sounds like a strong sound, but it's not, you're not in full chest voice on higher notes. So I've talked about that in past episodes. If you want a little bit more context for how I talk about belting and mixing, you can go to episode 260. You can go to episode 258. I have a bunch of other episodes in general, but just scroll on back, just listen to all of them really. So the warm up that we're going to do today is going to help you to coordinate those different parts of your voice. Those are called passagios. And in the female voice, the female assigned at birth voice, there are two passagios generally, and like in the main two main passagios. There's technically another one into whistle tone, but we're not going to whistle today. But those two passagios, we're going to be working through those as well so that you can really work on coordinating your muscles with ease. And we're also going to do exercises that help you to make sure that you have the setup of your vocal tract, your mouth and your throat to be the setup that you want for musical theater singing, specifically belting in the musical theater style. So, if you were on this journey with me, you're ready to really grow as a singer, you're ready to sing musical theater songs and belt musical theater songs without feeling like, oh, it's so tight. You don't know how to like get that power up there. I completely get it. I'm not a natural belter. I don't have like a naturally loud voice in general, but mixing is a technique, is a way of coordinating my voice that has really worked for me and has worked for a lot of students and has worked for a lot of singers actually, not just me. If you have not listened to this show before, if you've never been here before, hi, my name is Estelle. I'm so excited to meet you. I'm a singer, voice teacher, music teacher as well, and actor, and I talk about singing and creativity and just living a creative life. I went from medical school to now being in music school at Columbia. I'm in a hybrid program and I love to help other people pursue their creative goals and become artists and performers and singers with confidence. Like that is my passion. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you guys because I know what it's like to feel like you don't have a space in the creative world and that you can't be an artist. And I want to let you know that you can. And we can do so with confidence. So that's my spiel. If you have been here before, hey girl, nice to see you again or talk to you again. Thanks so much for coming back. I really appreciate you guys who listen regularly. Like it means so much to me. I cannot tell you. Please make sure that you've connected with me on Instagram. Some of you guys haven't followed me on Instagram. Come connect with me over there at Creatively by Estelle. I'd love to say hi. If you follow me, just know I'm going to reach out and say hi. And I'm going to ask if you're from the podcast because I want to know. But you can also come join me at the Facebook group. It's a free Facebook group where I share tips, I share like podcast episodes, I chat with you guys in there, and that's at creativelybyestelle.com/community. You can join the Facebook group, you can join the Instagram group, but please make sure you're getting connected. Don't just listen to the episodes and then do nothing. Getting connected is how you can keep getting inspired and keep getting that motivation to keep going. Otherwise, you're just going to listen to the episodes and not do anything. And I want to make sure that you're actually growing from these, and it's also cool to connect with you as my listeners. I would love to connect with you as well. So I'm kind of like your vocal coach. I'm like your free vocal coach on the podcast. So connect with your vocal coach, okay? Don't leave me hanging. And one last thing is that if you haven't left a review for this show, Again, it really means a lot. It means so much for you to leave a review on Apple Podcasts. You can also leave a comment on Spotify. And I would love to hear from you. What do you like about this show? What is inspiring to you? What is helpful? When you tell me what is helpful, I will just do more of it. So if you tell me like you love these kinds of episodes that are warm ups, tell me about it so that I know to do more of them. You know what I mean? So please leave a review if you've never left one before. It just means so much. Oh, also YouTube. You can listen to this on YouTube and you can leave a comment there as well. Okay, let's jump into the warm up. Here we go. We're going to start with a quick physical warm up. So I'm going to talk you through that. And then after that, I'm going to talk you through the vocal warm ups and you will just follow along from here on out. And then I'll stop at the end to give you a couple other reminders and then we'll be done. Okay. Let's start with rolling out the shoulders. So lifting up your shoulders towards your ears, lifting both of your shoulders up, pressing them gently back, and then dropping them down. Again, lifting up, pressing back, dropping down. One more time, lifting the shoulders up, pressing them back, dropping them down, and now going the other way, lifting your shoulders up, pulling them forward, kind of hunching your back, dropping them down, up, forward, down, up, forward, down. Now gently rotating your neck. So you're going to drop your head towards your chest, rotate towards one shoulder, rotate towards the back, looking up, and rotate towards the other shoulder and back down towards your chest. And you can go the other way, making sure you're really taking your time here. Quick disclaimer, any stretches, vocal exercises, warm-ups that are done, they are at your discretion. Okay, so if anything doesn't feel good, make sure that you stop and that you seek medical attention if there's any pain whatsoever, okay? Please do not do anything that is not comfortable in your voice and your body, okay? All right. And now we can do some tongue stretches. Can you stick out your tongue like you're stick out your tongue and say sticking your tongue all the way out. It's gonna sound gross. I don't care. Still do it. You're stretching out your tongue, okay? Try that. Okay, just a little bit of that singing, going like sliding up and down with your tongue out is a great way to just get your tongue out of the way while you're singing, because a lot of the times our tongues get stuck in the back of our mouth, in the tops of our throat, and that can really cause some tightening and some tension there that we don't want. All right, time for a little warm up and then we'll do the technique exercises. So just warming up your voice, just getting your voice going. This exercise is on a V, and it's gonna go. Ready? Go. All right, next up, we're gonna do an exercise on a hum, and then we're gonna open up to an ah. So it goes, ah. These are the notes. Here we go. Ah. Ah. Nice job. We've already gone through the middle part of the voice and touched on the bottom passaggio as well as like one of the higher passaggio, not the whistle, not up to the whistle, but the second passaggio. So we're already getting the coordination going in our voices. The hum is also super helpful for getting what's called, sometimes is referred to as forward placement, or forward placement, and that is that feeling of that your voice is going all the way up towards the front of your mouth, and that helps us create a little bit more of a volume, a little bit more power as well. Okay, so let's do some technique exercises that are really focused on mixing and belting. This first one goes ma, 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 ma. We're actually gonna do ma. Ma, 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 ma as in map. Again, here are the notes. Oh, sorry, try that one more time. Here are the notes. Here we go. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Keep it in that ma space. Ma. Ma, 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 ma. Make it sound really gross. It's okay. Ma, 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 ma. Nice and whiny. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Very nice. We went up a little bit higher that time. Really, really good. Helping you already get into that second passaggio. Now this next one is going to combine a little bit of that whiny, bratty sound that we just did on words, and then we're going to end with kind of like a spoken sound. And this one I got from one of my professors this summer at Columbia. So shout out to my professor Mojo. I love this exercise. Kind of tweaked it a little bit. So we're going to start right here, actually. It's an octave jump. It goes... let me give you the notes first. And the words are, I know, I know, I know, I know, ugh. And you just say, ugh, at the end. Spoken. All right? Here we go. I know. Oh, sorry. Let me try that one more time. Here we go. I know, I know, I know, I know, ugh. I know, I know, I know, I know, ugh. I know, I know, I know, I know, ugh. I know, I know, I know, I know, ugh. I know, I know, I know, I know, ugh. Keep it nice and bratty. I know, I know, I know, I know. Nice and whiny. I know, I know, I know, I know. 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 Ugh, I keep forgetting the ugh. I know, I know, I know, I know. Ugh. I know, I know, I know, I know. Ugh. All right. Sorry, I forgot the a couple of times there, but good. This last one that we're going to do, you're going to actually repeat a phrase in a song. So I want you to think of whatever song you're working on as a musical theater singer, whether it's for an audition or just you're practicing it or you're in a show. What is that phrase that you want to belt? I want you to think about that phrase. We're going to do it on different keys. We're going to first we're going to speak the phrase as if we're calling it out, and then we're going to try it on different keys, starting lower, and then we'll go up, and then we'll come back down. so that you can hear how that belted phrase can sound in your voice in different areas, spoken, then translating that spoken feeling to the sung feeling. And we're going to go from like the lower part of your voice and getting up a little bit higher through your passagios as well. So you can try that phrase in different parts of your voice, hearing how you can keep that power and keep that coordination in your voice all the way through. All right, so I'm going to use a phrase from My Grand Plan from, why am I blanking? Oh, the Percy Jackson musical. One of my students worked on this song, and I thought it's a great song for beginner belting. It's called My Grand Plan from the Percy Jackson musical. So it goes, and the part that I'm going to be using is just the main chorus. We're going to start with this spoken, and then we're going to go to the singing it, and I'm going to just give myself the first pitch, and then we're going to go up from there. So the phrase is, my grand plan is that I will be remembered. So I'm going to start with speaking it. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. Can you say that with me? My grand plan is that I will be remembered. Now, can you say it like you're calling out to someone? My grand plan is that I will be remembered. Try that. And you'll do this with your song as well after you finish listening to this. But you can do this exercise with me right now, or you can always pause this and then do it with your own song. So, I'm going to start a little bit lower. I'm going to start right here. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. And I'm keeping that same like, my grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. And I'm keeping it in that feeling of like I'm speaking this out, I'm calling this out to someone, taking it higher. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. Yeah, let's do one more. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. Taking it down. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. And that's it. So if you're really working on belting a phrase, doing it spoken, feeling that spoken sound, and then translating that spoken sound to that same phrase on a lower key, then going up until you get to the key that it is originally, the key that you're trying to get to, and see if you can keep that same spoken feeling, that speech-like feeling that you had earlier, even in the higher notes. And that's a great way to help start coordinating your voice, to help you to sing in all those spots. You can hear it. There are differences in how my sound was in different keys, right? Because my voice is still coordinating. My muscles were coordinating how to sing in those different keys, how to sing in those different parts of my voice. However, you could also hear that I wasn't losing so much of the speechy power and the speechy quality and the power even as I got higher. Instead, it was creating a little bit of this feeling of like it's a little bit lightening a little bit, but not so light. I'm not singing in, my grand plan is that I will be remembered. That is full head voice. That's not what I was doing. I was still keeping that very like forward sound, that sound where my voice is going straight to the front of my mouth, like we do when we talk. I'm still keeping that very open vowel, a little bit of a wider vowel. And I'm keeping that nice closure of my vocal folds so that there isn't too much air going through. Instead of my, I'm singing my grand plan is that I will be remembered. Right there. So that's that development of those, that's that coordination of the muscles so that it's not full light head voice And that's what these exercises are helpful for. So if you're really wanting some warm up, this whole warm up, and then some exercises, specifically the the I know, and this just repeating the phrase in different keys and in speech, that's going to be really helpful for helping you to develop a belt when you're singing musical theater. All right, so that is all that I have for you in regards to the warm up. Quick reminder to please, if you like this, if this helped you, if you want more of these kinds of episodes, leave a review. It would help so much for this show to spread around the world. And did you like me kind of working through a little bit of a musical theater song? If so, and if you would like song trainings, I would love to honestly add these to my course. The Sing Confidently course is really, I developed it to help guide singers through an exact step-by-step process for building confidence in their singing voice. And I'm revamping it. I'm updating it completely, updated trainings that are even more specific, even more focused to help you build confidence as a singer, helping you actually sing even in the course material, in the videos itself. You are working on singing, you're working on different aspects of your voice, you're doing vocal warm-ups from the very first step in the course, from the very first video, you're doing vocal warm-ups, and I'm helping you through that. And I'm going to be tweaking some of the warm-ups, adding different exercises and stuff in there. I've already started adding things. And I'm already starting to add things. So if you would like the course, you should go ahead and purchase it right now because it's very discounted because I'm still updating it. But you have lifetime access to it as of right now. You do have lifetime access to it. So you'll be there when I add more trainings to the course. But if you really like these, like if you would like me to work through songs like My Grand Plan and any other songs that you just want help with, but you can't really do one-on-one lessons right now, you can let me know and I can add some trainings to the course. I would love to create a song library. That's something that I'm thinking of. So again, reach out to me, DM me on Instagram at Creatively by Estelle, and let me know if you would like song trainings in the course. Then I would love to add some of those, to the course, add a little song library for those who are in the course. But you have to be in the course in order to access the song library. The course itself has vocal warm-ups. The course itself has warm-ups that are even more in depth than this one that I did just now. It also has trainings on how to on proper breathing technique. It also has trainings on like the physical warm-ups that I talked you through just now. There are visuals in the course itself. The course itself also has just trainings on how to know your voice, how to start to warm up your voice, how to practice. If you don't know how to practice as a singer, you need the course. The course is going to help you go through how to practice. Even the material that's already there right now, it's going to help you to develop a practice routine so that you can grow as a singer, okay? But if you purchase it right now, it is discounted and you can get lifetime access to it so that when I do my update and I relaunch it, and it's going to be a big hoopla and everyone's going to know about it, but you guys would already be in on it and you guys would already be in the course and you would have gotten it for cheaper. So if you would like to check that out, you can go to creativelybyestelle.com/course, creativelybyestelle.com/course. Other than that, I want you to make sure that you do these warm-ups, and I would love for you to let me know which song you are working on. What song did you choose a phrase from to work on belting? Come let me know again on Instagram, Creatively by Estelle, on Instagram, or you can come to the Facebook groups and let me know what song you will be working on specifically after listening to this episode. What song are you working on belting? I would love to hear about it. I would love to support you in any way that I can. Again, you can follow me on Instagram at Creatively by Estelle, and I'd love to chat with you over there. All right, thank you so much for listening. I hope this encouraged you, inspired you, and helped you to grow as a singer. And hope you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode and to this show. I'm so in awe of you for being here and showing up for your creative gifts. That takes courage. Don't forget to join the Performing Arts community on Facebook for support and inspiration as you continue on your journey. If this episode helped or inspired you in any way, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and share it with someone. It means so much. Thank you again, and don't forget to keep singing, acting, dancing, performing, and living creatively. Talk to you next time.